Okay, this is my You're My Inspiration card. I'm just gonna list the supplies as I go along. This is a Tim Holtz bird stamp from the Shabby French collection, CMS087. And I'm just stamping it with Versamark, and then I'm going to use this Stampendous embossing powder, detail gold, to emboss it on black cardstock. And just heat setting that. And then I just cut that out, and then just cleaning it off with a baby wipe. This is the You're My Inspiration stamp that I used for my sentiment, and that one I just found it at Walmart somewhere. I'm not sure what the collection is. Anyway, I'm just stamping it with Versamark, just trying to get the placement figured out. Stamping it with Versamark, and then I'm just going to go ahead and emboss that again with the gold, the detail gold from Stampendous Stampin' Stuff Opaque, and it's, in case you're wondering, item number DP102. And I'm just heating the backside too so that it doesn't warp. And then just getting my placement here because I'm going to do embossing on top of the gold. So I'm using that white paper, Peacock Feather. I just stamped it in black on a white scratch computer paper that I had laying around. And I'm going to use that as a mask later on, because I'm going to emboss it in gold first, the Peacock Feather, and then go over that with a different kind of embossing. So then I heat set that. And the back side too, so it doesn't warp. And here I am just applying the mask with removable adhesive. And I got that removable adhesive at Dollar Tree. And I made a mask of the You're My Inspiration as well. And now I'm using this stamp from Inkadinkado, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's a script stamp, and I just inked it up in Versamark ink and stamped it on there. I'm not sure what the number is on here, but it's by Don Hauser, and it's by Inkadinkado, and I want to say it's got a green dot on it. It says 8347Y. So I don't know, I can maybe look that up if people really want to know. And then I'm just going to emboss that in clear detail embossing powder. I don't have the brand or anything anymore. I just put it in my container. And then I'm going to go ahead and heat set that as well. And I clean it off just to make sure that it doesn't go over the gold. Okay, and now I'm just trying to figure out the placement of the feather, and I'm going to pop dot the bird that I cut out earlier. So I'm just placing those pop dots on. And then for the tail, I just cut a little thin strip off the edge there. I like to use up all of the pieces off my pop dots, so when I run out of pop dots, I just start cutting some of the other stuff. And then this is just some gold thread that I've had for years, and I just wrapped around 3 times and tied a little knot. trimmed the edges down, and then just getting it how I like it. And now I'm just gonna glue the feather down, or I'm gonna use some Zots to glue those down, the feather down, and I just cut it and peeled off some of the feather at the bottom, and then I'm applying the Zots. Just less fluffy at the very bottom, less bulk. And I put, I think 3, I ended up putting a 4th one farther up, but I put 3 just at the beginning there. Then adjusting my thread, my gold thread. And then I'm going to use the bigger Zots, I think, I want to say 3/8 inch, I'm not sure, Zots to the back of this lace. And this is just some lace, it's like cotton lace I bought at the dollar store from in the scrapbooking section, and then I just put black StazOn ink all over it, kind of not really being very worried about how much it went through or not. And then I went and put some embossing, clear embossing powder over that StazOn ink on the ribbon or lace, and it doesn't look like it's been embossed. It just kind of gives it a little bit of stiffness to it. Anyway, so then I trimmed off the edges, and then I'm putting that one last Zot glue dot. In case you didn't know what Zots are, they're just glue dots. And I'm putting the last one down under the feather. Now I'm just going to put the bird on here. I decided to put a little bit of Tombow Mono Multi glue on the knot just to make sure it stays, because it was a little bit loose. And then I'm going to put the bird down now, finally. And there's the final card, close up. Thanks for watching.